Yankees fans, buckle up. The Bronx is buzzing, and today's news hits harder than a standing fastball to the second deck. We've got drama, loyalty, heartbreak, and a glimpse into the Yankees chessboard as they plot their next move both for this season and the future. So if you bleed pinstripes, this is one of those days you won't forget anytime soon. Let's start with the man who embodies the soul of this franchise, Aaron Judge. He's not just the face of the Yankees, he's their heartbeat. In a moment of rare honesty, Judge opened up about why he turned down sky-high offers from West Coast teams and chose to remain in New York. Remember 2022? The offseason when rumors were flying about the Padres, the Giants, and who knows who else trying to lure him away with truckloads of cash. Judge could have chased the money. He could have gone home to California, but he didn't. He stayed in the Bronx, and now, for the first time in a while, he told the world exactly why. This is where I always wanted to be, Judge said, especially after getting drafted here. This is my home. You could feel the weight of those words. This isn't just a team to him. It's a legacy, a mission, a loyalty that runs deeper than stats or contracts. Drafted back in 2013, Judge has risen from a promising rookie to the very image of the Yankees. Identity. Two-time MVP, six-time All-Star, and a guy who somehow manages to carry the weight of Yankee Stadium on his back with a smile. It's rare, man. In a sport where loyalty can feel like an old-school concept, Judge is proving it still means something. And just to hammer home how rare that loyalty is, he even reflected on Juan Soto's recent decision to sign a mind-blowing 15-year deal worth $765 million with the Mets. Yes, the Mets, after just one season in the Bronx, that's not just a switch of uniforms. It's a full-on jump across baseball's version of enemy lines. When asked about it, Judge just grinned. I might have been getting booed like Soto, he said, so I'm happy with my decision. And really, who can blame him? Soto, despite all his talent, got showered with boos when he returned to Yankee Stadium this May. A reminder that loyalty, or the lack of it, never goes unnoticed in New York. But while one leader reaffirmed his commitment to the team, the Yankees were dealt a gut punch that no one saw coming. Luke Weaver, who has been absolutely lights out this season, is now expected to hit the injured list. This guy has been nothing short of a bullpen savior, putting up a jaw-dropping earned run average of 1.05 with 8 saves across 24 games. His performances have been a lifeline for a Yankees bullpen that has had its share of turbulence. So when news broke that he felt a tweak in his hamstring during the win over the Dodgers, fans held their breath. Manager Aaron Boone confirmed the worst. Weaver felt something off while stretching, and an MRI revealed damage that could keep him sidelined for anywhere between 4 to 6 weeks. That's not just a minor setback. That's a reshuffle at the core of the bullpen. Weaver had stepped up big time after Devin Williams struggled early in the season, racking up an ERA north of 11 in his first 10 games. Since then, Williams has quietly bounced back, putting together a strong run with 13 scoreless outings in his last 15 appearances. But even with that turnaround, fans are understandably jittery. Can he handle the pressure again? Is he ready to step back into the closer role under the bright lights of Yankee Stadium? No official word has come down yet, but all signs point to Williams getting the ball in the ninth, at least for now, while the Yankees figure out their next move. And they'll need to figure it out fast because the schedule isn't getting any easier. A critical series against the Guardians looms large, and the margin for error is razor thin. The Yankees are currently sitting at 36 wins and 22 losses, holding a 5.5 game lead over the Blue Jays in the American League East. That sounds comfortable, but in baseball, it can evaporate in a week. Depth matters, bullpen stability matters, and with one of their best arms down, the dominoes could start to wobble. Speaking of dominoes, the front office isn't exactly sitting on his hands. In a quiet but telling move, the Yankees placed veteran pitcher Carlos Carrasco on outright waivers. If you're reading between the lines, that's a signal, a shift, a surgical decision to clear room for fresh blood in the bullpen. Carrasco had just been added to the roster, a move that looked like a stopgap after that brutal back-to-back set against the Dodgers, including that 18-2 disaster. 7 different pitchers were used in that nightmare. And Carrasco was supposed to be a dependable plug-and-play solution. But Sunday went smoother than anyone expected, thanks to Ryan Yaro tossing 6 solid innings, and Carrasco never got a ball. Just like that, he became expendable. It's not the first time Carrasco's been here. Earlier this season, he had a rough go, logging 32 innings with an ERA just shy of 6. He got designated, cleared waivers, and accepted a trip down to AOA. There he had one solid outing, but the next one unraveled fast. 5 earned runs without finishing the second inning. That kind of inconsistency simply won't cut it for a team with October dreams. If no team claims him, Carrasco could opt for free agency, though he stayed with the Rail Riders last time. Whether he goes or stays, the message is loud and clear. This bullpen has no room for uncertainty. The Yankees are being ruthless, not out of spite, but out of necessity. They're not just plugging holes, they're building a structure that can weather the storm of a deep postseason run. The timing of this move also lines up with another development. Fernando Cruz, the hard-throwing righty, is expected to come off the injured list as early as Tuesday. Someone had to go, and Carrasco was the obvious choice. But don't be surprised if this is just the beginning. With the trade deadline creeping closer and injured players beginning to return, we could be looking at a mini overhaul in the bullpen. It's not about filling jerseys, it's about finding guys who can get outs in October. And while all of this is playing out in real time, the Yankees front office has its eyes on the horizon. Because let's be honest, this organization never stops thinking 2 steps ahead. We're only in June, but already whispers about the upcoming draft are starting to pick up speed. And one name in particular has fans and scouts raising their eyebrows: Max Bello. Bello, a powerful outfielder out of Texas, is being projected as a potential pick for the Yankees at number 39 overall in July's Major League Baseball draft. And here's where it gets interesting. This kid could be the steal of the draft. He hasn't played since late March due to a thumb injury, which caused his draft stock to dip just enough that he might slip into New York's hands. But before the injury, Bello was considered a lock for the first round. Elite contact, real power, and a cannon for an arm. He's got the tools. MLB.com currently ranks him 31st overall, which makes that 39th slot start to look very tempting. Scouts have been high on his ability to spray line drives and lift the ball to all fields, and while he struggled a bit against off-speed pitches in the Cape Cod League last summer, he made serious adjustments this spring before the injury. Defensively, he may not project long-term in center field due to inconsistent jumps, but right field looks like a perfect fit. Sound familiar? It should. Yankees fans are already imagining a future corner outfield spot anchored by Bello, a lefty with pop, patience, and potential. It's a vision that fits right into what the Yankees have been building: balance, depth, and sustainability. But here's the part that really matters: the timing. This draft prediction isn't just a random name drop. It coincides with everything the Yankees are doing right now. They're not just chasing wins in the short term. They're laying a foundation. They're crafting a future that doesn't rely on just 1 or 2 stars, but on a full roster of talent, leadership, and options. Bello might not be Judge or Soto, not yet, but that's not the point. He represents something just as valuable: a smart, forward-thinking investment in the next wave of Yankee baseball. And with that, Yankees Nation, we've got a team fighting battles on all fronts. Loyalty from Judge, heartbreak in the bullpen, and a front office making moves like a master chess player thinking 5 moves ahead. This isn't just a season. It's a blueprint for dominance. Now, and for the years to come, the story of the 2025 New York Yankees is being written in real time, and every day seems to bring another dramatic chapter. As we move deeper into June, the club is showing exactly why it's not just one of baseball's most iconic franchises, but one of the most resilient. The latest headlines, from front office maneuvers to clubhouse chemistry, are proof that the Yankees are more than a team riding talent. They are a machine powered by preparation, vision, and an unshakable belief in the pinstripes. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. Whispers are swirling around the Major League Baseball community after recent comments made by pitcher ZASTRZYNY suggesting that his departure from the New York Yankees remains a lingering regret. Though no official statements about a potential return or renewed talks have been made, insiders close to the situation hint that ZASTRZYNY's emotional connection to the Bronx Bombers may not be entirely severed. In a candid moment, ZASTRZYNY reportedly confessed that leaving the Yankees is my daily regret, sparking speculation about what could have been and what still might be. The left-hander, known for his versatility on the mound and veteran presence in the clubhouse, has seen his career take various turns since parting ways with New York, while he has pitched for multiple teams and brought value wherever he has. Gone, it seems that no other experience has matched the allure of wearing pinstripes. Sources around the league suggest that ZASTRZYNY's admission might reflect not just personal nostalgia, but also a desire for a potential reunion. With the Yankees always on the lookout for reliable bullpen arms, some wonder whether the front office could consider bringing him back into the fold, especially given his evident affection for the organization. However, others believe this could be little more than wistful thinking. After all, baseball is a business, and the Yankees' current roster construction and pitching depth may not leave much room for sentimentality. Yet history has shown that in the right circumstances, doors previously closed can open again. For now, ZASTRZYNY's comment fuels only rumors and debate among fans and analysts. Could this be the first crack in the door toward an unlikely comeback? Or is it simply the honest reflection of a player who cherished his time in one of baseball's most storied franchises? One thing is certain, in a sport where emotions often run as deep as rivalries, ZASTRZYNY's words have reignited conversations about his past, present, and possible future with the Yankees. Only time will tell if this daily regret transforms into a new opportunity or remains an enduring what if in his professional journey. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.